welcome to the first video in the Undead King series. My name is Hexis and today we will do the event with Infantry being the Nemesis. If you want to know in detail which kind of gear I use in these events, feel free to check out the link in the description below. And I have equipped the 15% attack and HP buffs along with the fast expansion load skill to the increased army size, of course. I won't be using the light blessing buff, which you can buy for gems here. So we will be checking some army formations here with and without infantry to see if there is any use in sending infantry along, since they are the Nemesis today. I'm a mage infantry player, so I will send only mages in the first hit, and then start adding some infantry in the next hits. So let's start with the first one. Here I would send one of every troop and then fill my army with all the mages that I have. And of course we won't be sending any angels, since they reduce the damage that we do in the Undead King event. And I always keep that button for sending beast automatically along with your army, so that I don't have to click it all the time. Alright, so 673.7 million is our current damage. And as you can see, I still need a few more million in damage to max out the beast XP pill rewards. So 150 is the maximum. We just got 146. Alright, so now from the next hit onwards, we will try sending more infantry and see what kind of damage we are doing. Okay, let's say we start with 30,000 infantry in the beginning, and then fill the rest with mages and one of every other troop type. Oh yeah, so that means it is increasing. So the damage is increasing when we are sending infantry along right now. And that's actually increased quite a lot. And here I'm actually speed healing. I won't recommend doing that. Just pick a time that your alliance is more active. And so therefore, for the sake of the video, I would be using healing speeds to speed this up a little bit. Okay, we will continue changing the number of infantry and see where we can kind of saturate the damage that we are doing currently with the army size that I have. So right now we are sending 40,000. Okay, so it's still increasing. However, don't get greedy like I'm gonna do here, because it's still infantry and it won't increase your damage after a certain point. So 40,000 for my march size right now is the highest damage I got. I would send now 50,000 and then see if that is bringing any kind of difference to like any kind of increase, as in that's what we're looking for here anyways, right? Alright, so the damage is decreasing right now. That means it could be between 40,000 and 50,000 infantry for our current march size that the damage would be the highest. So we still keep experimenting with the numbers for a bit longer. And then we will test out all our attacks today with different numbers, and just to give you an idea on how you can play around with these numbers and how to test out different formations and watch the differences. So I will go for 45,000 now. So our current highest point is 808.2 million when we sent 40,000 infantry in our armies in our march. So it's still not increasing. Kind of the same value as well, okay. Now we start reducing the number, not too much, like just changing it little by little now, like so 43,000, just 2,000, or 42,500, let's say, to try and keep it closer and closer and see how this is going to change. Because now what we're trying to do is seeing only with slight increase in the number above 40,000, and also we will check in the end below 40,000 and see where that leads us in terms of damage. Okay, 800.7 million. So that means we are getting back closer to the highest value that we got so far. However, it's still lower, which means it's not anymore above 40,000 that we will get the maximum damage for our current march size. But we will still check one hit here with 41,000 just to be sure that we are not miscalculating anything here. Okay, it's increasing again. However, it's not going above that 808.2 million that we have currently as the highest damage output. So this means we would now go for number of infantry less than 40,000 and check out our value. And now we got 811.2, which is actually the highest until now. So this means it could be close to 40,000 that it is maxing out, or it could even be more than 30,000, but somewhere in between. And we still have 2 attacks left, so I would go for 35,000 or something closer to actually see if that is actually the point where we would be having the maximum. No, it's actually reducing. So this means it's between 35,000 and 39,000. So for the last hit, we would choose 38,000 to try and get it as close as possible. Although I don't have any hits left anymore, this has been a really good round of testing and seeing how we can do these kind of tests, and also what kind of damage output it would be there. Will it be worth it to send infantry along with your mages, if you're a mage player, if you're with your archers, if you're an archer player, and seeing what kind of difference they bring if they are the nemesis for the Undead King that day. So this is only, as of now, this is only tested and proved when they are the nemesis. No, it's actually less. And we got the maximum at 39,000. It's quite interesting to see how different the values change, like from 35,000 to 38,000, and then again 39,000. And this is also useful for those players who have cavalry as a front line instead of infantry. And when cavalry is the nemesis, you could test out the same thing the same way and see what kind of damage differences you could come up with. And since I'm not a cavalry player, I can't exactly test it, but I would still be doing the Undead King event and trying to use the cavalry that I have. So yeah, that's it for today. Let me know in the comments below what kind of army sizes you have and how many infantry you send for the Undead King when the Nemesis is infantry, and how much damage you're doing currently. And see you in another video. Goodbye, guys.